Angel Hunt. It was actually the 11th episode of the 4th season of Charlie's Angels.
That looks like so much fun. Are we gonna do that?
Yeah, she'll ride that wave all the way into the beach. Well, maybe not all the way into the beach.
Oh dear.
Oh, she's okay. Come on.
It was actually one of the first 4-second ever shots for season 4. As you can see from the script, it was final draft June 11th, 1979, and on the set of Angel Hunt there was lots of mishaps. The main one being a near-death experience where the angels had a brush with death while on a speedboat, and one of the actors actually saved them, one of the actors who were guest starring on the show that episode.
I think so. I'll tell you what, that ocean looks a whole lot better than it tastes.
I learned one really important thing about surfing so far.
What's that?
When you fall in, do not scream.
You're absolutely right. Hey, that sounds like a phone. Hold this.
Do I look like a surfer?
Yeah.
Do I really?
Yeah. Now, carry it like a surfer. Hello? Charlie? You sound like you're calling from the moon.
Need you. You, Kelly, and Tiffany. I couldn't reach
Well, they're here. You know that. Where are you?
Island off Mexico. Take a plane to Mazatlan. See Wilson, Cal. He'll...
What? I didn't get all that. Charlie!
Bosley. He's on his way.
Okay, we can be there by morning.
Hurry.
Can't you tell me what... Chris, what's wrong? Charlie's in trouble. We're going to Mexico. Right now.
The episode centers around an evil man who wants to get revenge on Charlie by luring the angels to an island and letting Charlie know that he'll dispose of them one by one unless Charlie shows his face. This episode is one of the favorites of fans. Those who love season 4 put that right at the top.
He gave me this.
Looks like we go for a boat ride.
Mr. Wilson, just give us a minute. We'll change and be right with you.
However, the scary thing happened on the speedboat near Zuma Beach where the angels were on location filming. In a terrifying brush with death, all 3 angels were stranded in a small boat with broken steering as it drifted helplessly toward jagged rocks in raging shark-infested waters. That was from the National Enquirer. Now, of course, we can't always believe everything we read, but we know that this did happen. Who knows about the shark-infested waters or if they were even around, but I'm sure there were sharks there. It says, horrified crew members called the Coast Guard. We could have crashed into the rocks and all been killed, said Jerry Frank, who was piloting the Angels' small speedboat. And actor Paul Sylvan, a guest star on the show, who was also aboard the Angels' craft, revealed the girls were frightened. They were all huddled up and saying, "Oh my God." The accident occurred in the ocean off Zuma Beach as they're filming, as it says in this article, the 2nd episode of the new TV season. We're being ferried to Zuma Beach. It was the most chillingly dangerous of a string of mishaps for the Angels. The Angels' boat drifted within 15 yards of the jagged 20-foot high rocks, and it bounced in the waves, threatening to toss the girls overboard. Boat pilot Frank grabbed a walkie-talkie on board to alert the crew on the beach, who sent another call to the Coast Guard. There were big waves, said actor Sylvan. We had no control over the boat, and the Coast Guard added it's a very, very scary place to be. The water is 40 feet deep near the rocks and quickly deepens to 1,200 feet. A tow line tossed to the crippled boat got caught in the propeller, and actor Sylvan, a former lifeguard, had to jump overboard into the pounding water to free it. By the time the Coast Guard arrived on the scene, the Angel speedboat was away from the rocks and being towed to safety, thanks in part largely to actor Sylvan. Said the Coast Guard, "Those girls could have been quite a bit of trouble if it hadn't been for the action of the rescuers, including Sylvan."
What's on top of the blob?
Never been up there. Must be pretty wild, I guess.
Wild.
Overgrown, heavy brush, almost jungle.
You mind waiting while we take just a little look around?
Depends on how long. I have a charter first thing in the morning. I gotta get the boat ready. I am a working man, you know.
Well, how much of your time will $100 buy?
You're surprised.
Ed?
You get your bags?
No, just leave them. I said we'd be back.
Thank you. Whew. Think we should wait for the elevator? Well, let's go. Whew.
It was filmed early in the season, but for some unknown reason, it was not actually aired till the 11th episode, which means that it was a really early episode, especially when Tiffany is running after this man in the speedboat who is leaving them on the island. That is in the opening credits. So we know that that was an early episode that was shot.
Wait! Stop! Give us our filling! Wait! Wait for us! Wait! You wait for us!
Sorry, sweetheart. Merchandise delivered, as ordered.
Wait for us!
You okay? Boy, $100 sure doesn't buy what it used to.
You said you'd be surprised.
As we stated, this was one of the first or second episodes filmed of the 4th season. It could have been before they filmed the on-location shots for the Virgin Islands, because as we can see while they're on the set of Angel Hunt, we can see Cheryl trying on the bathing suit that she is going to be wearing for Love Boat Angels during the Virgin Islands scenes. We can see her in scenes from Angel Hunt where she's laying out, trying on the bathing suit, getting a tan, it looks like, so she can prepare for wearing it for the episode Love Boat Angels. So we can assume that Angel Hunt was definitely filmed before the scene in Virgin Islands for Love Boat Angels. As we can see here, Chris, Cheryl Ladd, with possibly her assistant on a boat here, wearing the bathing suit from Love Boat Angels as well. And it looks like this trio had a great camaraderie, and they seem to be getting along really well on the set since it was one of their first episodes. The only thing we regret about season 4 is that the Hasbro Tiffany Shelley Hack doll was never created. I mean, they should have done that. And also, in my opinion, they should have kept her on for season 5. If they wanted to bring on Tony, they could have, as a 4th angel possibly, but they shouldn't have let her go. This episode has some great angel bonding moments for the new angel, when Tiffany says she wanted action and adventure, and she got it.
Listen, if you've got a joke, this is the time to tell it.
No, I just got this great picture in my mind of me walking through the quad back in college. Yours truly in the ivy-covered halls of academia. I wanted adventure, excitement. I got it. Here we are on a tropical island. Balmy breezes whisper through the night.
And colorful exotic animals abound everywhere. Was that a peacock? I'd like to hope so.
I don't know if I should say this. I haven't known you two very long. But I'd like you both to know that you're both as important to me as my own family. And I'm awful glad you're here. Because if you weren't, I don't think I could handle this by myself. I'm scared.
You mind if I go first?
Chris.
What?
Come here. Look at that.
Oh, she's beautiful.
He's beautiful. Those are the ladies.
Doesn't seem fair, does it?
No, it sure doesn't. Come on, let's go find Kelly. If she heard that guy, she's probably just as scared as we were.
Right.
And Kelly and Chris have a great bonding moment when they're not sure where Tiffany is later in the episode.
I wish we could have found her body.
Yeah. Then at least we'd know for sure.
As long as we don't know, there's still hope. You think these will hold, Chris?
I think so, they should.
Where'd you learn how to do this?
Old movies?
There's also reports that Shelley was left up in a tree for an extended period of time while the crew took lunch. That hasn't been verified, but that's also a possible mishap for the episode, including another report about Shelley having to get a hepatitis shot for this scene where she was in the water.
Nice kitty. Nice kitty. Nice. You stay in your space, and I'll stay in mine. Okay? I don't believe this. Tiger that understands best.
In the episode, Tiffany was kidnapped, but it took some time and some cat wrangling for the angels to find her and wrap up the mystery.
Well, I don't think it'd be right to let him keep on worrying, Chris.
It really wouldn't be right. Darn it.
Okay, we've waited this long. I guess we can wait until he's ready. Hello, this is Diablo Island calling. Boz, Charlie? Can you hear me?
Chris, is that you?
Hi, yeah, it's me. And Kelly and Tiffany.
And Tiffany?
Yes. Everybody's fine. We got everything under control. I think.
Thank God. Stay where you are, angels. Bosley will be back for you in a few minutes.
Okay, Charlie. We'll see you when we get home. Tiff. Hey. Wait a second.
Once they found out Charlie was coming with Boz to save them, they decided a perfect time to see him.
Well,
won't believe this. You won't believe it.
Come on.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
All I could see was his back.
What color was his hair?
I don't know. He had on a hat.
So long, angels.
Alas, they were not able to see Charlie once again. All in all, a superb episode. Thank you for coming behind the scenes of Angel Hunt for Charlie's Angels. We'll see you next time, right here in the fandom.